Well, that's me, Karan Johar, and I'm at your service this afternoon. What do I say? I love Indian cinema. That's why I'm here. I love it. I've been obsessed since I was a very little child. I grew up on film fodder. I grew up on films like Avara, Kabhi Kabhi, Silsila, Amar Akbar Anthony, all the great movies we all grew up on, and inspired me to eventually begin a career in our Bollywood movies. I began as an assistant director to Aditya Chopra. I assisted on Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. In fact, you would know that I played a little cameo in that film as well. And after that, that's all I ever got was cameos.
Wow, Karan, what an introduction.
Well, that's what happens, my dear, when you have coffee with me.
Wow. I have to warn you, though, I have zero zilch industry film gossip to give you today.
Don't be silly. That's not a problem. I'll make up for the both of us. I have enough to last a lifetime. All right. So tell me, Sapna, what's happening? Tell us what is Google doing for this film-obsessed country of ours?
Yes, crazy, obsessed, that's best described how we believe about Indian cinema. We're passionate about it, and interestingly, and not surprisingly, you see that in our online behavior as well. The Internet and Mobile Association of India says there's 350 million internet users. Majority of that growth is coming from mobile. And one of the most popular topics on mobile and in terms of search is Indian cinema. In fact, 1 out of every 10 mobile searches in India is related to Indian cinema.
And what exactly do they search for?
Well, this will make you happy, Karan. They search for you, they search for other celebrities, and much, much more. You know, interestingly, you'd be surprised to know that when you take Modi and Obama, 2 of the world's most powerful and renowned heads of state, together their searches are less than that of our very own Dabangg, Salman Khan.
Oh, whoa. Give it up for Salman Khan, ladies and gentlemen. That is some amazing trivia.
And here's a stat, Karan, that'll make you really happy. So much so that I think you might even give me one of those coveted hampers. So, in the last 10 years, more Indians have searched for you than Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg combined.
I need to know why you're surprised. I mean, what are you talking about? Who are they? Are they internationally renowned filmmakers who are Academy winning, and aren't they just the brilliant minds in the business? No, they're not. Are they?
You're tough.
I'm telling you. You just lost your hamper just because you were surprised and shocked. I'm really sorry. No, I was just kidding, by the way. And it's an amazing honor, I have to say.
I'm heartbroken, but
No,
I'm going to
you're
keep
not.
talking anyway.
Please
Maybe
talk.
I'll earn it some other way.
Go on.
So at Google, we have a long heritage of building products just for India. So Search, for example, we launched in 2003 in English, soon after followed with Hindi, Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, Marathi, and many, many more. Voice Search, we launched in Hindi, and interestingly, even when you speak to Google in an Indian accent in English, we pick up and we understand what you're saying. In fact, India has inspired so many of our Google products. MapMaker, for one, I don't know if you're familiar with this. When we didn't have enough data to build the Indian map. And so we actually crowdsourced all this information from Indians, and we built this map using MapMaker, where they could update information on places. That product now is being used globally around the world, though it started here. And so similarly, when we saw what was happening with film and this passion for Indian cinema across the board with our users, we wanted to work to make sure that the experience was phenomenal, so that the millions of cinema fans out there, when they pick up their phone and they want to ask Google about something, they get a delightful, rich, beautiful, immersive experience.
Right. Well, so tell me personally, that's amazing, Sapna, and I think that's fantastic on a larger level. But personally, what have you been doing?
Well, the team at Google, I mean, I'd like to take credit for it, but the team at Google has been doing a lot. If you think back to the early days of Google search, and you wanted to search for something, what did you get? You got 10 blue links. And that was the beginning of time. Over the last several years, we've been making that experience far richer. We, as our mission, want to make the world's information universally accessible and useful. And for it to be useful, it has to work on today's mobile reality. And so we've been evolving that search experience so that it's not just answering a question. It's about a journey of discovery. What does that mean? Well, say you're interested in learning more about classic film stars.
Right.
Sanjeev Kumar as an example. I bet if you'd probably want to know more than just where he was born. You'll want to know what films he was in, what songs he's famous for, who he's worked with, what other actors he's related to, a ton of stuff that you don't want to type in one at a time, one after another. That gets boring. So what we've done in terms of this new search experience is that we're bringing all of the goodness to one place. So when you ask one question, you don't just get the answer to your question, you get a whole lot more suggestions, interesting, useful information, and basically we're giving it back to the Indian user who's seeking it out.
Right.
So in addition to Sanjeev Kumar's bio, you'll see this carousel of his movies. I think the beauty of the film and the history of what he's done links to clips of his songs, which is something we've built for India, and also suggested results so that you find out a ton more about him. And in addition to this journey of discovery, we also want to make it more productive for people in their daily lives. So we use our phones to search for things like flight tickets.
Right.
Why not use search to book a movie ticket as well? So we've built that into search as well. So today, you want to look for a movie nearby, you search for showtimes, or you search for movies near me, and you'll get a whole host of options in your neighborhood on where you can go, and you can book right there.
That's amazing. Sounds really cool.
So it is completely cool. And that's why this is our tribute to the Indian users who are so passionate about Indian cinema. And frankly, it's our tribute to Indian cinema as a whole. And no tribute to Indian cinema would be complete without paying homage to Bollywood and all of the millions of dreams it has sparked across the globe and has brought to life over the years. So with that, here's our tribute. Lights, camera, action.
That's just amazing. It left me speechless. And trust me, that doesn't happen very often. No, but really, I think Google really knows how to tug at your heartstrings.
Thanks, Karan. Thanks so much. With that, I think it's time for me to leave. Thanks for coffee.
And no hamper.
No hamper.
But thank you for this amazing insight. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Give it up for Sapna Achadda, ladies and gentlemen.
Before we start, Karan, I have to say something. I've seen that video a few times now, but every time I see it now, kuch hota hai.
Okay. Well, welcome, Satyajit. Welcome. It's good to meet you. And now, at long last, I know, which is amazing for me, what a Google engineer really looks like.
You know, I'm really glad you said that, because something that I think is missing in our Indian movies right now is there aren't enough software engineers in there. Is that something you think you could work on? Maybe this event will inspire you? Like an action comedy based on a Google engineer. Do you think like it's a good idea? What do you think? You know, you could name it Coder of the Year or Code Hota Hai.
All right, I was going to give you that hamper, Satyajit, but after that burst of nerd humor, I'm going to pass.
All right.
I'm going to totally pass on that. I changed my mind. So tell us, what have you been working on?
Sure.
Sapna's already shared her contribution. What has been yours?
Sure. So our goal in the search team is to help people find whatever it is that they're looking for, whether it's to learn new things, discover something, to find a way to make a better decision. So now we've tried to do this from the very beginning at Google, and we organize all of the world's information for people. Now, obviously in India, Indian movies are a huge part of our lives, right? It's something that it's how we entertain ourselves, it's what we talk about, it's what we gossip about, it's what we daydream about. So ever since then, Google has been available and has been helping people when they turn to us for questions about films.
Right.
But even though we've been answering these questions all this time, something's changed. And what's changed is how people look for this information. They're turning to their mobile phones. And they want this information quickly. And they don't want to type. So we started to think about what the best product is for this device. So we started to give them products that give answers really quickly and let them explore content with just a few taps.
So why don't you show us more of what you're showing off about?
That sounds great.
Shall we head to the center of the stage? Come. Give it up for Satyajit, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see something exciting now. For you, too easy. But we'll sit on the couch so that you feel the whole experience. Okay. All right. Okay, this is going to be so easy. It's almost like basic and elementary and even even more elementary than you can imagine. So shall we start? This is a special rapid fire round.
Who talks? Who raises?
Well, you, here, these are the beeps. You buzz. Yeah. So one's a doorbell and one's a bird chirping.
So how do you do that?
So as soon as I either hear the doorbell or I hear the bird chirping, and one of you, then I will, why don't you share your names with us, everyone?
I'm Rajiv Vijayakar here.
Rajiv, I know, and you?
I'm Kavi. I work for the California Press Association.
Okay, you're Kavi, and you work for the California Press Association. Rajiv, we all know, Rajiv, of course, has been a prolific member of the media we've all known for very many years. I think Rajiv is going to be very well versed, so you better tighten your grip on what's going to happen. So, all right, if you want to cheat, you can also look up on Google, but you might get some minus points on that. But
I'll have to get my phone for that.
You'll have to get your phone, so should we just skip that whole process and just do it as snappy and hope that we can tap into your inner recesses to find out all about what's up in the questions I'm going to ask you. All right, great. I'm going to ask you 10 questions, and whoever's the first to buzz, I go with you. And if you have the right answer, then of course you get that point. If you don't, we move on to the next, and blah, blah, blah. You know how it is. It's quite simple, and it's very easy. So my first question is, and all of you, please do not prompt. What is lead actress Kareena Kapoor's debut film?
Refugee.
Lovely. What happened to you? The doorbell rang. Kareena Kapoor it is. All right. Which actor has won the maximum number of Filmfare Awards? Bird chirping, doorbell ringing. Bird chirping,
Are
doorbell.
there negative points to this?
I mean, no, I won't give them to you. You can try that. Koshish karne walon ki kabhi haar nahi hoti, so you must try.
I think it must be Amitabh Bachchan.
No, incorrect.
Shah Rukh Khan?
It's Shah Rukh Khan and Dilip Kumar, both. Actually, they have equal number of. So that's 2 love. And here I was rooting for you, Rajiv. I thought you'd be scoring highest points. All right. Okay, I should stop then, maybe. Who directed the first silent movie?
What's his name? Why am I getting nervous?
Don't be nervous. I'm checking myself.
Raja Harishchandra, Dada Saheb Phalke.
Yes. Well done. 1 and 2. All right. Okay. What is Anushka Sharma's debut film?
Rabne
Rabne
Bana Di
Bana Di
Jodi.
She goes again. The doorbell rang before yours. That's 3-1. Rabne Bana Di Jodi is correct. What is Akshay Kumar's real name?
Rajiv
Rajiv
Bhatia.
Bhatia.
My God, where are you from? And what do you do in California?
Follow Bollywood.
Yeah, that's what you do, right? I'm scared. You might know everything about me. This one's easy and it's my favorite one. What is the name of the dog in Hum Aapke Hain Kaun?
Pluto.
Right. What did you say? Pluto? What is your answer, Rajiv? You can't get it. That dog is iconic in Hum Aapke Hain Kaun. He saved the day for Salman and Madhuri. He ran on that music piece, Radhe Krishna Gopal Krishna Radhe. Don't you all remember it? It's kind of cult. Like I grew up, and I didn't grow up. I was quite old by the time I saw it. But I mean, it is a big part of my film memory. The cap was in Maine Pyar Kiya also. I want to tell you. Tuffy is iconic, I'm telling you. All right. We kind of gave you this hint in the film that you just saw. And I think Vicky kind of already said it. But I'm going to ask you the question again. Which fort was featured in the movie Dil Chahta Hai?
The Goa one. I don't remember.
Goa is
the
a
name.
city. It's not a fort, it's a state. It's not a fort. No, sorry. It's the Chapora Fort. Is that what it is? The Chapora Fort. All right, okay. All right, very quickly. What is Hrithik Roshan's nickname?
Dugu.
And what is his father's nickname?
Guddu.
Well done. All right, Dugu and Gudu it is. Sorry, anyone keeping a score, I think you're definitely leading. But well done on Gudu. All right. Which is not on my list, but there's a film called Gudu. Do you know who is in it?
Shah Rukh
Shah Rukh
Khan.
Khan and Manisha.
Yeah, well done. But that was not part of the question. That was just me checking. All right. Which was the last question for you two? Who's keeping the score? How much is the lady? 6. And Rajiv? 3. All right. Rajiv, I'm sorry, this is one question, so you've lost already, but maybe for prestige purposes you should know this. Which was the first Indian movie nominated for the Oscars?
Mother India.
Mother India.
Google meet Wikipedia. Well, the hamper will come to you very shortly, but congratulations, my dear. You won. You won. Well done. I'm very proud of you. Rajiv, thank you for trying and being here. Thank you. Yeah, he does? All right. What is in there? Okay, you can take it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yes, you. Huh? You don't want it? Come on, play some music, na, she won.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Bye. All right, winner number 2. Where's that? Yeah, come gentlemen. Yes, lovely. Shall I hold that for you, okay? Do we have one more? Do you have one more? What is that? But that he's we're getting another one. Okay, we're getting one. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. There's no photo being taken. I was just wondering in case. Please join us. How are you? Good to see you. Congratulations. Thank you. Enjoy your hamper. Thank you. Yeah, of course you can. I'll pose happily. But as long as it's my left profile, huh? तो गूगल ने बस इनवाइट किया था जस्ट टू काइंड ऑफ प्रेजेंट उनके नए फीचर्स है गूगल का इम्पैक्ट आज बॉलीवुड के बारे में बहुत सारी बातें हुई जिस तरह का इम्पैक्ट बॉलीवुड गूगल पे है और बहुत सारे ऐसे सवाल थे और ऐसे फीचर्स थे जिनके बारे में हमने बातें की उनके हेड्स जो हैं चाहे वो राजन हो या सपना हो जो हेड ऑफ मार्केटिंग सत्यजीत हैं तो उनके साथ बहुत सारी कॉन्वर्सेशंस हुई हैं बहुत सारे फीचर्स जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि बॉलीवुड और गूगल का एक नाता डेफिनेटली है हम सब जैसे हमारे सर्च इंजन्स जो होते हैं बॉलीवुड की ओर जाते हैं व्हेन इट कम्स टू गूगल बीइंग सच अ लार्ज प्लेटफॉर्म तो बहुत सारी एक्साइटिंग चीज़ें हुई
करण है आप जल्दी में लेकिन हम लोग डायरेक्टली पूछ लेते हैं फिल्म उड़ता पंजाब कल रिलीज हो रही है उसके ऊपर नहीं प्लीज मैडम उसके ऊपर अपनी राय आप देके जाएं जी देखिए लीक भी हो गई ऑनलाइन व्हिच इज वेरी बैड फॉर पायरेसी एंड
मैं बस यही कहूँगा कि मैं सबसे ये कहना चाहूँगा और मेरी ये पर्सनल ये दरख्वास्त है सबसे कि वो जो लीकेज हुई है प्लीज़ डू नॉट वॉच द फिल्म ऑनलाइन फिल्म मेकर और जो है तो जो निर्माता निर्देशक होते हैं बहुत मेहनत जोश और जुनून के साथ वो अपनी फिल्में बनाते हैं एंड टू वॉच इट ऑन एनी अदर फॉर्मेट अदर देन द फॉर्मेट दैट इट वाज डिजाइंड टू बी इज इनकरेक्ट इज इलीगल तो प्लीज़ आप पिक्चर को सिनेमा हॉल में देखें कल रिलीज होने वाली है और प्लीज़ डू नॉट वॉच इट ऑनलाइन ये बहुत सारी चर्चा ऑलरेडी हो चुकी है इस बारे में बस यही कहूँगा कि जाके उड़ता पंजाब आप ज़रूर देखिएगा
सपना वो सोने का सूरज को छूने का फिर से